All right, welcome to Tribal Council, the Rockhopper tribe. So let's talk about that immunity challenge. Um, it went a while. How did we feel going into it? Was it something that you guys were worried about? Was it like scary? I mean, we had some very different times, ranging from like 5 minutes to 3 and something hours. So
3 hours,
how do we?
14 minutes.
Yes, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you, Cheetah. So, since you're off mute, how did you feel about the challenge? I guess.
When it was over or before?
Mm-hmm.
Because after, I was just like mainly hurt. Like I didn't like, and I felt mean just leaving the call, but I couldn't stand the call because I was literally crying. Because like I was in a lot of pain, and for what, like it was like damn, like why'd I even do this? Like I could have just dropped out and it would have the same outcome. Because like I'm still gonna have to fucking fight for my life because I know that everyone wants me out. So
Anne Marie, you lasted not very long. Did you think that you just weren't going to be able to stick it out? Were you tired? What was it for you?
Okay, yeah. So sorry. Um, it really was that I was tired. I have very weak arms. So even after 5 minutes, I was not able to keep going. And I feel really bad because I was on camera, but I can understand. I know I cannot possibly understand how Sarah and Cheatham were able to do it for that long, like hours and hours. I couldn't even stay for 5 minutes. It was just, it, it burned, honestly. It actually burned. Kudos to them because they are extremely strong for being able to do that.
Chris, you had some issues with your connection. Do you think without that you would have been able to keep going? Do you think you were near the end of your rope anyways?
I mean, I won't pretend that I 100% know for sure I would have lasted that long. I do think I could have lasted a while because, I don't know, I kept somehow surprising myself with that. So I think for me, I was just disappointed in that I didn't get out because, I wasn't able to stay up long enough. It's just because of technical malfunction. So I think just knowing I lost in that way versus the other way, it kind of sucked because I felt like unlike everyone else, I wasn't able to try my best in the challenge.
And Sarah, you won the challenge, so obviously that's sort of a big deal this late in the game, and it was hard fought for. So how are you feeling about that? Are you relieved? Are you excited? Are you just glad that you're done with it? How are you feeling?
Honestly, in all the games I've ever been in, I've never been so excited to have an immunity before because because this round honestly is a mess. And having being targeted before, it's like for some reason that makes it easy for people to target you again. Like if you already got votes, it's like let's just vote her again. She's already got them. So honestly, I'm very, very excited to be immune right now.
You said that it's a mess. Why is it a mess?
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Some people last minute decided to put info here and there and to everyone and spread all kinds of stuff. So it just became messy and there's not really enough time to plan anything new. So I'm honestly not sure where votes even are right now. But I know they're not me, so I'm good.
Did anyone else get the impression that this vote was turning messy?
yes.
I felt maybe for once in this merge, like, I don't know, people would be a little less messy. And I do wish there was more conversations happening because obviously, I don't think anyone knew everything that was happening. No one had a full picture. They were going with part of the picture and running with it. So on one hand, it sucks that it's messy. On the other hand, I'm happy it's messy because it helps you gain clarity in the situation.
So if it's messy and no one really knows what's going on, I feel like I ask this question a lot, but how do you vote? Are you going with what your gut says? Are you going with the first thing you heard, the last thing you heard? Cheatham, you're shaking your head. What?
There's just no way to know, like, anymore. I mean, it's just like you just have to talk. You just have to trust what people say, and hopefully that works out in your favor. But like right now, I can't really trust anyone. So like, it's not like, I mean, I have people coming to me asking my vote to go here and saying that they need my vote here, but then it's also, oh, Cheatham has a possibility of going home too. So it's like, there's just no point, you know.
So Cheetah, quick question.
Yeah.
How long do you think your name was circulating around?
The whole time.
The
I
whole
thought
time.
that
Do
I
you
thought
think,
that my what?
sorry, I was gonna say, do you think your name was the only one around? Because I know you were really worried, but I don't know.
No, I mean I don't think I think that it was kind of a general consensus that I was gonna go. But I think that once words started getting people just are looking for a big move, and then so we're just all gonna throw out as many ideas as possible, and then those ideas get thrown to the other people, and so then everyone kind of knows. So
Yeah, because from me, from my perspective, obviously, um, for instance, you guys, I guess, intended to vote me out, and then we had, from my perspective, I pretty much had been told your name and was going to roll with that. But I wanted to at least get all my options personally. Like with me, I don't like to immediately make a decision. So even though your name was going around, I know Austin's name was also going around. And that's where I think a few other people were going. But obviously, I didn't know that there were all these different chats and everything going on that everyone is in at the moment.
well, I know that. Okay, so Sarah's safe. We know that. Anna Marie's safe. She has the idol. We know that it. I figured that Anna Marie's just gonna use the idol on herself, so then that their names are off the table. So then it's between me, you, and Austin. I don't care which way we go, as long as I'm safe. You know. That
Mm-hmm.
sounds bad to say, but everyone feels the same way. It, like I feel close to all in this game. Like, well, that's a trash. I feel I like you all, but I feel close to people. But I'm gonna say your name no matter what if I can save myself this week. I mean, no one here is saying this person is my final two. I'm going to the end with them. No one is saying that.
I believe that's because a whole bunch of people promised the same thing to multiple people.
And we all know Austin saying it to everyone. So that's the thing, and it's like, but then also you and Anna Marie are super close, and then I always thought that Sarah and Anna Marie were close, and then it turns out that Anna Marie and Austin are having final two, and then it's like, like. So we all are saying that each other are our final twos. So
Well, I
then
mean,
where
obviously, with me, people are closer to each other than what they let on. And also, obvious to me, I mean, everyone else in this tribe here, they had their own chat together. So even though I talk, I realize that I still have that disconnect with the rest of you.
So
Um,
I'm sorry, I need to interrupt real quick. Um, I need to get off real quick, but Azia, you already saw my message. Um, Pretty much it's still the same. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can get back on.
You're
that's,
good.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
no, you're fine. And so I think where I struggle with is that, um, yeah, you can say he's close to this person, he's close to that person. But I do feel like, there's a level in which like the rest of you guys are kind of closer to each other than me. And even though I do make that effort to talk with you guys, it's like there are always little things that happen that kind of show that still there is that level of you guys being here, me being down here. Now, last round really highlighted a lot of things for people. Um, deals that everyone was making. And unfortunately for Liam, he had the unfortunate luck of kind of having an opportunity, but he missed um, his chance, so to speak. And I know you talked about everyone making all these different deals with each other. Uh-oh. But yeah, I mean, I think it's really complex right now, and it's hard to say who was where. Oh no. I'm going to translate the mobile real quick.
We can
Well,
still hear and see you, Chris.
Okay, that is wonderful, because I almost died right now.
My connection went out, but I'm back.
Okay, that's good.
We just gotta go quick because like I gotta go back to work. I mean, I don't know where everyone's votes lies. It's like everyone's name's on it right now, so I don't know where to put my vote at. Like this is all.
Well, it sounds to me that based on maybe common thread in all this was Austin. My
Yes, but
interpretation.
then after that, I mean, you and Anna Marie are final two. Like I don't like you guys are.
We talked together, but Cheatham, the thing was that you were also put into a final three with that. I didn't, in which I was the last member of that final three to know about it. Which, if you and her were close, that's fine and dandy, but
We weren't
um,
though. Like me and Anna Marie aren't even that close, and that's where it's like, and then you and Anna Marie are in that alliance with Austin, and then Austin came to me and Sarah, and then Austin's still going to you and Anna Marie, and so it's like the one person.
do you know how that alliance came about?
No.
Well, since you have to go now, I will be glad to tell you about it afterwards because it's going to take more than this tribal. But it's not what you think it is, and I'll say that much.
Okay. All right. Can we just get to the vote? Because I got to go back to work.
Yep.
all right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask for you guys' votes. If you voted already, please bump in your host chat so I can see. Yeah.
I really need to go. Okay. Yeah. All right. I got to go. Bye. Love you guys.
Please.
All right. I have the votes. When I read the votes, person voted out. I'll have just a few moments to say their goodbyes before leaving the tribe chat and being moved to the jury. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Yeah, so I would like to play the immunity idol for myself.
Alright, this is a real hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Anne Marie will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote is for Chris. Second vote is for Austin. Third vote is for Chris. Fourth vote is for Austin. Fifth vote and the 13th person voted out, Town Survivor Nightingale Islands, is Chris. Chris, the tribe has spoken. you have anything you want to say, go ahead and do so now.
I mean, I've been happy to pretty much play with you guys, so I know stuff happens, so that's fine and dandy. I'm interested to see um, how this ends for sure, for certain. There's a lot of stuff I want to say, but I'll wait till after the game to say it. So yeah.
Sorry, Chris, good game.
Well, thank you, Chris. Congratulations, everybody else, on making it this far. And stay tuned for your next challenge post. Woo!